Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa 2.
And what of it? She's like, totally cool with it.
Yep.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
As I said last time, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Seriously, it's always great to be able to sneak a Princess Bride reference in.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch!
So who was the third person to find the body? We still haven't answered that question. Even if she is the murderer, I still want to know.
There's no way you can kill me.
Yes, there is. Well, we can't. Monokuma can.
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
I've just noticed something. Teru's cross side is a knife and fork. Oh god, that's horrible.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Well, that's definitely not justice.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
People who aren't mental?
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice!
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hurry, and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
Yes, this is a well-known fact.
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
Is anybody else really sick of us saying the word justice?
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
We're still lacking one piece of evidence.
I'm awake!
Yes, thank you.
He finally woke up!
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
I suppose he knows the solutions to these anyway.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
Well,
Who
she's
will be
obviously
chosen
guilty.
as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
So we still haven't answered the question of who the hell the other person was. Because there has to have been someone.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Thank you.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Agreed. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Apart from the fact her escape route's physically impossible, but okay.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Serial killer enthusiast. That's a really weird hobby right there.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's the same thing. Dude.
That
seriously.
makes her an enthusiast!
Thank you.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
Still crazy.
That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
Crazy as a bag of spanners. What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pekka. Nationality.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Wait, are we English or Japanese? I genuinely wasn't certain.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
So she's just nuts, she isn't actually the real
Which
Sparkling
means the
Justice.
journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Please tell me Pecco's gonna put on a ridiculous, over-the-top, moderately racist Spanish accent.
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack, Sparkling Justice, I assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. And if so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
I seriously doubt it.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
So who are you really, Pecco? Also, how did you manage to wear your glasses
My
under that
duty
mask?
has already been finished.
What duty?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Looks like she's back to normal?
She never boils any other way.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool?
Tool of whom?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Meaning what exactly?
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Pecco and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Yeah,
Someone else?
we know that. Who was it?
There is proof that establishes that fact.
Oh, let me
Try
guess.
to remember it.
It's the envelope. Isn't it? Well, the body discovery announcement is
I
the clue
see.
that there was someone else there, which I've been saying for
Are
ages.
you
talking about the body
The
discovery
proof of who it was is the envelope.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Does it include the killer or not? And this time it did not. It doesn't include the killer this time.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Yep.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong.
I suspect
tell
wrong's
you?
the wrong phrase. I
I'm
suspect
just
he's
a tool.
not completely accurate.
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
It has to be the one who had the bloody envelope, which means... Yakuza guy. I can't remember any of the bloody character names. About the time I learn a character name is when they turn out to be the killer or the victim.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Fuyuhiko. There we go, I remembered his name. It's Fuyuhiko, it has to be. Are we implying that part of her thing as the ultimate swordswoman is secretly being a mob enforcer?
Is it Fuyuhiko?
Yes, it has to be.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
Yeah, with Monokuma, who the hell
Would you
can
call
say?
a game like that a strong motive?
Not really, unless it triggered an actual memory. No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. And there's overwhelming proof of that, too. We have the photos. There it is.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister.
Well,
right?
that's it. That is a... Yeah. If that really is his little sister, he'd recognize her.
Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize.
So yes, we saw him with the envelope. So yes, I figured that point out ages ago. Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it? If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the
You
truth.
can do impressive things
That's
with
why you
Photoshop.
sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hell, you don't even need Photoshop. Lie it down, add blood.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right?
Somehow he convinced her to do it.
We already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
So yeah, she committed the act.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool.
Would you
As
please
long
stop
as I
saying
am
the
a
word
tool,
tool?
I cannot defy my orders.
I mean, okay, yes, at least she stopped saying justice, which, yeah, that's nice.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
Oh, you carried out the deed, which is all, no, Monokuma really cares about.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Well, that's moderately kinky.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
In that case, the person who gets to live
Is all of us, because she's the one who committed the deed.
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
Monokuma, we need a rules decision.
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Well, we're going with the Mass Effect 2 Thane argument, which is, an assassin is just a tool. In the same way that a gun is. However, your gun doesn't have free will. I always found that argument spurious, and there's a reason why I don't like Thane. Seriously, Thane is the worst companion in Mass Effect 2. And when there's a lot of great companions in Mass Effect 2, Thane is just the worst. Yeah. Did alright. Didn't do great. Got screwed over by bits and pieces. That weird one with a bag of gravel in particular.
And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey. I'm the one who puts commercial breaks in this thing, not you, matey. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, you're not a tool, you're a friggin' human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. And if that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. Oh please, I've met some of them. People such as myself only exist to be tools.
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pecco and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it is something completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazuri clan took me in.
I am nothing but
They
a
gave
tool.
me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. As I said before, bit kinky.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman, arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living.
Well, that's creepy as hell.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
And back to my previous
That
statement
is-
of that being creepy. You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pecco. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We are just high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island. That is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you are hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master had always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you. It was Fuyuhiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photographs?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with her. With Mahiru. That's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, you're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it here, I'd be totally fine. It's pretty unimportant. So, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own. I just wanted someone to think about it with me.
But
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That's definitely something serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
oh,
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
what the?
What the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon, because in the game that's what was used to kill Girlie. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat? Still, I believed her up till the very last minute that that game was just a work of fiction. Even so, that bitch!
hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girlie?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
but
The fact your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
Why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
what are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got pissed off, grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Of course you don't understand. Humans are completely different from one another. For everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
You're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master had planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, as I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be!
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. We fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. We're fine. We're in the clear. Keep in mind Monokuma's rules. It's the person who does the deed who counts as the blackened, not the person who orders them to do it. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted for me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it all makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey,
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool? Surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
what?
Huh?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking someone something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but
Huh?
if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. Well, we'll see what his response is in the next part, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.